I remember growing up and my mom would be like, "You are acting like someone you're not. You are trying to be somebody that you are not." And I used to think that was so crazy because I felt like my mom never really knew me. And she knew a part of me, but she never knew who I really was. So when she would see the other sides of me or those other parts of me, she would assume it was me pretending to be something or someone that I wasn't. But in reality, I was just being myself. I was just showing her a new side of me, or she found out that there was another side to me. As I get older, I realized that that also played a part in showing up as my authentic self because I was so used to covering up who I really was to make sure I didn't embarrass my mom, as she would say I was embarrassing her when I would make mistakes, but I would cover up those bold parts of me or those adventurous or wild parts of me because I didn't want to be judged by my mom. I didn't want to mess up that image that she had created in her head about me. But as I get older, I just turned 27. As I get older, I realize that I was hiding those parts of me. And as you get older, if you grow up like that, it's harder for you to come outside of that box, being closed out and quiet because I didn't want to be too much. I didn't want to show who I really was because I was afraid that I would be judged or my parents would look at me differently when in all reality, they were going to do that anyways. But I just came here to say I feel like sometimes childhood and our parents and our guardians and our family do play a part in who and how we show up in this world. And maybe that also stems from parents wanting their children to be a certain way or grow up a certain way or, you know, um, be who they imagined in their mind. And when your child shows you something different, sometimes it can be alarming, or sometimes it can be scary because this is not what you wanted, or this is not what you thought you were shaping. It's also shown me as a mother to be open to who my son really is, who my child really is, because my job is not to show him how to be him. My job is to show him how to navigate, how to grow, how to be strong, how to be bold, how to be confident and authentic in who he really is. And me coming out of that shell has helped me so much, especially in parenthood, because I never want my son to feel like he cannot be himself around me. That's all I want. That's all I wanted. I feel like sometimes we hide parts of ourselves because we don't want to let other people down, especially our parents, especially our grandparents. We don't want to let them down. We don't want to shift that image that they have created for us. But sometimes that image can be toxic because why are you projecting a person onto me that I'm not really? This fantasy of me that you want me to be that I am not. Honestly, I've never felt so free because I am authentically me finally, and I'm happy. And I don't want to go back in that shell. I can't imagine myself being in that shell. And it sucks that I was even put in it, but I'm thankful. I'm thankful for this healing journey that I've been on, and I'm thankful for everything that I've learned along the way. But sometimes, sometimes our parents, our parents can be the reason sometimes.